Good morning. Hello. All righty. We'll start right in with what's in the cup. Grab a cup. Join me. Good morning, everyone. Live from Christi's closet. Oh my. So we'll start out with yesterday's tutorial. So if you were a member on the Facebook group, you would have saw sneak peek, right? So I set it to upload and scheduled it for 4:00. Members only. Ha! What part of members only didn't the YouTube understand? I was going to set it for public later on in the week, but apparently that didn't happen. It's public, right? I don't know. Oh, yes, you can guess what's in the cup and win a spot on the famous bracket board or something out of the basket. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but it's up there and you can make a lovey with me. And I did it on purpose so that anybody who wanted to work on it on Saturday, could enjoy what I was talking about because they already did it. So here's my lovey. And it's not done. It's almost done, but see, there's your main. Yeah, it's almost done. So it looks just like the blanket. I don't have too many to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to finish. That's okay, Deb. That's okay. I guess I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you again. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoops. That don't work. All right, let me see here. I have to send Deb. There we go. There, I resent it. All right, so here's the lovey. This is the kind of lovey that I make with a hair tie, and then it comes right off the bunny or whatever plushie that you decide to use. So how I usually do it is I try to match up themed colors or so that they look alike to whatever I'm making. And so this time was the 12-point star. So I decided let's do this tutorial with the 12-point star and a hair tie. So that's what the tutorial is. And if Linda's here, she might pop that link to that. No, it's not. I don't do amigurumi. That is a regular bunny I got from Walmart. But that's just me. I'm not into doing animals because, well, one of the reasons why is because I stink at eyes, and sewing things together, I stink at that too. As far as making arms and legs fit. However, our friend Steve here sent me a book and I did start an elephant. We aren't going there. If I ever get around to having time, and that's the key thing here. So when you don't have a lot of time, what happens is now your time that you're limited to, Are you going to spend it looking at a pattern, reading a pattern, going back and forth, going back? Not usually. You're going to spend your time on a potato chippy, easy, I don't have to think about it type of pattern. So that's another reason why I don't do amigurumi, because I just don't have time. I probably would get better at it, but yeah. No, I don't even use two at all. I said some people use two hair ties, but I don't. I've never had any problems, but then again, I figure if your, let's just say your hair tie broke, okay? Your stitches aren't, maybe we should try it sometime. What would happen if the hair tie broke? Well, it would loosen, but I don't know that it would actually come apart because each stitch is connected to each other. Well, that's a good, good thought there. But you can use two just to strengthen it. Yeah, that's what I do, and I don't have hours to do it. So I wanted the link to my tutorial for the bunny. Yep. All right, so that is my coffee story this morning, that my video went up to members only, and that didn't happen. It went right to public. At least that's the way it appears. I checked to see if it was on members only, and it turned out that it looked like it was to public. So I don't know how that happened. I did not do it myself. All right, let's do it. Let's get to the first drawing of the day. So why are we having a drawing first thing? Because we're doing a cuddle along. You can make anything baby theme or whatever you decide to make for the months of April, May, and June. You can enter them into the cuddle along. So the cuddle along has 3 months for you to do 3 finished objects. I've already finished a blanket that was created last year, and that blanket is a 12-point star, and it was started last year, so it doesn't really count. But I added a matching bunny this week. See? Yeah. So I'm having fun with it. Now, there's your link for the tutorial if you want to make that lovey. And if you don't, that's fine too. So anyway, there is a little tiny bit of white and purple here to finish this up. So we will see if I have enough to do something else, but I doubt it. I don't think so, but anyway. So the rules are to get entered into the weekly live drawing, which is the one I'm going to do right now. You had to have at least put in a post saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then you get into the weekly live drawing. This is a photo of my progress. Then to get into the grand prize, which I haven't announced yet what that is, you have to have 3 finished baby items. You can finish them in any month as long as you have 3 finished. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping track of who's in it and then putting down a finished item each time they do. So we have some that are already on a roll because they do it every time. Yeah, I know. I saw it, Teresa. I still was watching, so I got you in. So what do we have? We have 14 entries today. This person has a choice of getting in the bracket board or getting something out of the basket. And I will answer that question in just a minute. Let's see who it is. Ravini. Ravini is today's first winner on there. Okay. All right. So congratulations to Ravini. And the question was, does it have to be baby items? Okay. So I run many, many kinds of challenge, crochet, and knit types of things. Right now we have our monthly hats and more hats. We have our monthly washcloths and things like that. So does it have to be baby items? Absolutely does. It does. And I let you go a little bit out of your comfort zone as far as baby. You can do toddler. You can do little hats for 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds kind of thing. But basically, this is a young person's type of challenge make along. This is also a number 55 if you're counting make alongs. That's how many I've done in like 4 years. I do not count the monthly hats in that count. So any of the make alongs in the 55 have been either live make alongs or something that we've done at Christmas or something like that. All right, so let's see what Ravini wants to do. Ravini, what you doing today? I got you in as winning this. And hats are okay as long as you don't put your the hat for a little one is okay as long as you don't put it in to the monthly hats also. You can't double dip. From the brown basket. Okay. How much you want to bet it's going to be that red item? Okay, brown basket. Not all wrapped today, but some. But that's because these bags won't fit on here. All right, so this one. All right, I'm missing something, Kathy Ann. I missed. The chat goes too fast for me to do both. And I'm sorry about that, but that I don't read the chat constantly. I have moderators for that. So that way it goes quicker, and that's the reason. Anyway, so Ravini, we have orange, peach, and this is really nice. And this is the maroon bulky. Then we have bag number 1 and bag number 2 over there on the left. We have something to set on your desk and put your hooks in, and bedspread book, a knitting book, baby knitting something, and then a magazine for a knitter. I threw that in too. Yep. So all I'm missing now is you don't have to be a member. You just have to be a Facebook person and then go to my Facebook page, which is listed down below. So Ravini is going to pick here. And Kathy Ann, I'm guessing needle stoppers. Oh, yeah. Needle stoppers are in the pink basket, girl. Are you gonna knit? It's down below in the links down below. Yep. There is no self-promotion there, and you put You go to the rules of how to navigate the page, and you put all of your entries into the featured tab for the challenges, so it's easier for me to find it. So we got needle stoppers. I got these babies. Can you see those? Yeah, there's a purple and a blue hedgehog. All right, now we got little lambs. There we go. Superbly simple. Yep, that's probably the one. Yeah. Yeah. So there is the blue ones. Bears. We've got yellow daisies with leaves. Yep, superbly simple. I'm doing a superbly simple blanket. I will show it to you in just a minute. I'm going to show it to you. It's started. This one is one of each because there were extras. So then we have the dark yellow with the leaves. And woo! Got some of these. They hold both of them. So which one of them, Ravini, do you want? Of course, I put in one of these containers with a few stitch markers in. You guys know that. All right. I know almost every video I make, you can hear this. And what it is it's my light pole with a strand of Christmas lights on. It's a necklace. And I leave it there because it means something to me, because people sent me stuff. On this light pole, there's also a magnetic turtle that I was sent by Ravini. And she wants the container of stitch markers. All right. I will give them to you. So in here is a daisy stitch marker and a smiley face stitch marker. And you get the container that Cindy made me with my logo, I guess, on it. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. All right. Thank you. That was fun. Now, I'm going to show you that superbly simple. So I usually have one ongoing. At this time, I do have one ongoing because what I did was I took and paired up two yarns. So I went to Job Lot and found this summer nights yarn. It is very thin. It has a sparkle in it. It's called Flamingo. And it's a number 1. All right. So I took this yarn and I paired it up with a soft Bernat Baby. And this is just a cream color, but it is number 3. So you have a number 3 and a number 1 like thread together. And I'm doing it in the superbly simple. I haven't worked on it in a while. I'm using an eye hook. So I'll put that back in here before I lose it. And this is how far it is. And you can see the superbly simple pattern where all 4 sides look like they're separate. And it's going this is which way fillet. That's what it is. A which way fillet. You guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. Absolutely. But I was thinking that was the one you were talking about, was this one. Anyway, Superbly Simple is the one I also love, and I don't have one of those going on. It is a granny square with 3 rows repeated, and you can just keep going, and it's a single. Let me see. There's a V-stitch row, and then there's a granny stitch row, and then there's a single crochet chain 3 row. That's, yeah, So this one, see how the flamingo is in there? Well, in person, it is just so lovely because there's a sparkle all the way through it. So that is ongoing. That's one of my latest baby blankets that's on the hook. But I didn't even think about that when I started it, that it was going to be cuddle a long time here soon. So I do have a blanket, another one on the hook, even though last week I showed you one that was like we were talking potato chippy. And, that one is okay. That one is easy to remember once you get started, and you don't have to keep looking back at the book, and you can watch TV and anything. Before I go on to the next drawing, I got to ask you, who watched 1923 in this group? Anybody? 1923? I have to know if anybody of my friends watch it. I forgot to ask that. So Heidi did. Heidi is new here. She welcome Heidi, everyone. Oh, Latoya, you watched it. Oh, you got to watch this season, Deb. You going to? All right. Well, I won't give anything away. If you guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, am I happy with it? As far as an entertainment show, absolutely. We're going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9. Because if I were to give it a 10, that means I want to rewatch it over and over. And I don't know if I want to rewatch it. So I'm going to give it a 9. But darn, that's got to be good. Because anything with Harrison Ford in it, yeah, Han Solo, you remember? Yeah, so do I. Anything with Harrison Ford is a 9 in my book. And sometimes it's a 10. Because if you watch Star Wars, you can watch it over and over again. Oh, yeah. So if Heidi has any questions, all you have to do is ask, and all the people will tell you. So I'm excited about 1944 coming up. 1944 is going to give us a little more history, and it should help bring it to the front and probably put it to bed forever, because I don't know that he would do another one in between, but you just never know with him. He is an absolutely good writer, and I'm talking about Sheridan because I've watched several of his series, and I do like him very much. Anyway. Oh, okay. Well, that's on Paramount. Most of them are on Paramount. 1883 was very good. I really liked that too. Yeah, I enjoyed them all. When someone gets an idea, and it goes viral, or it is very, very popular, then they end up getting ideas to go backwards and go before, like they did with Star Wars. And it's hard for me to follow now because I watch every Star Wars movie that came out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what era is this? But I still like them, you know. All righty. We don't know that for sure, Heidi. It's all speculation. Only person that knows that is the writer himself. It could be. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And obviously Heidi is new here. So how this works is you have to have a United States address, and I hope that you do. If not, I'm sorry. My friend Deb marks the chat, and at that time you have to have it on live chat so that it is correct. Oh, and nothing beats Outlander. Absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I love it. So now that the chat is marked, you will write in your favorite color and weight of yarn now. And what happens is Deb scrambles them all up, finds me a winner. I don't know how she does it, and I don't care. But she finds me a winner, and then I take the information that you wrote, like red, 3 light red, and I go around my Christie's closet and try to find that color and weight. But you don't have to pick red 3, but that's what I mean when I say write it in there. And if you're the winner, we'll talk about it. We will make a yarn deal. All right. So what else is going on? Let me see. Oh, the reason why I did what I did with the members only. Okay, this is the real reason. I wanted to put up a members only video to see how many members would watch it and okay. And it backfired on me because it went public. All right. So this is the reason why I was going to do it. It's because I wanted to see if putting up a members video with me crocheting and knitting is going to be something you guys want. Because I was thinking about doing that like I used to do, where I creating with Christi was, what am I working on? I would work on part of a project that I was doing, and I would talk, and then I would go to another project, and then I would talk, and whatever I was working on, I would do it under camera, and then I would post it, and it wouldn't be a tutorial. It would just be creating with me. And you would sit and you would crochet whatever you wanted to, and it would be like we were doing it together. That is what I was going to do. And I'm going to do that because Monday nights, Doug is supposed to be racing. Now, I don't want to schedule something definite on Monday nights, because if I do that and it rains and then he's home, then you're going to be disappointed. So I thought that I would do that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Whenever I did there's been many years of when I did some kind of small, I don't know. There's creating with Christi videos out there on a playlist, and you'll see if you go back and watch some of them that I work on something that I'm working on. Like I would work on this lovey, and maybe I'd work on that blanket, and I might work on another sweater, and I just do a few rows of each one and just talk, and that's what it's all about. And so Deb says she has 23 entries, and you're getting lots of coffee. So what else we are doing on the show ongoing is you guess what's in here. So you need to have both the coffee flavor and the creamer flavor in the same sentence on Deb's page. And if she sees it first, that's the one that usually wins. And you win a spot up here on the bracket board. So that's what they're doing. They're guessing that. Today's Bristol, baby. I got my Chase Elliott shirt back on because it didn't work. I think by not wearing it, I caused the the most hated driver to win. No, Denny Hamlin won, and I was whipping, yelling, and screaming at the TV. I'm sure that Bev could hear me all the way to Florida. So I said that didn't work. So I put one of my shirts back on for today. Yeah. I think Denny had help. I think he did. But anyway. Oh my goodness. So Deb has gone off to find me a winner. And ooh, she's down. She drinks stuff like we like. Yeah. Debbie Willingham wants a teal ombre in a number 3. Really? She's trying to make it hard on me. A teal ombre in a number 3. Huh. My. I might just have something similar to that. We'll find out what she thinks about it. I will be right back. Play me some Van Halen, and I will go around and find some teal ombre. Really? Dab. Oh. Okay. All right, let me see here. All kinds of different stuff here. Huh. Oh. All right. Let's see what else we can find. Oh. What is this? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I got all kinds of different colors coming out here. This ought to be a fun day. A fun let's make a yarn deal day. All right. Let's see what else we got. Well, I guess that's good enough. We'll see. Think it's going to be hard. Wow. Yarn's falling off the shelf. Son of a gun. What the heck? Ooh. All right. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's have some fun. All right. Okay, let's see. I found some things. Not all of them are teal, but they're fun to look at. So let's go ahead and see what we can do by getting a few of these. Okay. All right. My goodness. Ugh. Oh, so I actually brought 5 yarns over here. 5. I'm going to start with the cotton. Okay. And the first one is this lovely, I love this cotton. And so if you look real close, I can see teal in there. I can. Not a heck of a lot, but there is. So this is your Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. Beautiful. Make beautiful washcloths out of it. Honest. And I've been planning a sweater for a baby out of this for a few years now, and I haven't done it. It has to be knitted, though. I am convinced that if I knit a sweater out of this, it'll come out nice. But if I crochet it, it might be on the dense side. So that is our first. Now this colorway says it's Moonlit Frost. Okay, so that's it. That one is the first one. The second one is this cotton from K&C. So this is Joann's, and that has, if you look real close, that has teal in it, right? So that would be another choice of washcloths, or maybe a baby sweater. I know Debbie's just sitting there going, come on, I know you got 5, so show me more. And both of these are 4s. No. This is a 3, so I nailed it. And this one is a 4, right? Where do they say it on here? 153 yards. You see that? Oh yeah, it's a 4. So that's a 4. That's why I say it'd be dense if it's a sweater, if you don't knit it. All right. Now we're gonna move on to one more cotton, but this is a cotton blend. This one is Ice Cream Roving, right? Cotton blend. And I didn't tell you the color of that other one. It is called Ground. So there's teal in there, and it's marled. This one is called Blueberry, and it is a number 4, 225 yards. And the blend is 47% cotton, 53% acrylic. So that one is number 3. Now we'll move on to a number 3 anti-pilling Premier. And I'm going to say this is not really teal, but is definitely ombre or whatever you want to call it, right? Oh, all right, didn't go far. This one is called the Leapfrog by Premier. Anti-pilling Everyday. Yeah. Okay. I know. That's what I do. I make it hard because you guys try to stump me, but then I make it hard. One more choice. And this one was just standing right out there on the shelf. And I know it's a number 4, but I still had to bring it over here because it's a teal ombre, guys. It's a number 4. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. It is an oldie but a goodie, Red Heart, and it is called Colorscape. And it is a number 4, and it has, where are you? It's a gray background. Oh, where are you? 100% acrylic. Yeah, 100% acrylic. Okay, so let's see what Deb picks. Debbie, now's your chance. We'll wait and see what she decides to do. The Colorscape, it is. It's a tough choice. I try to make it that way. I never know what's going to happen, who's going to win, and I never know what the colors are going to be. So it's all live, and yeah. I think she lost the internet service. I was planning on starting my April washcloths today. And so Deb decided that she really likes this, and I don't blame her. It is a fun color. It is very, very fun, and I don't think you can find it anymore. And these were on sale at Hobby Lobby for the 75% off, and I'm sure someone sent this to me because I don't always get that. So let's see, what stitch marker would you like to add to that, Miss Deb? I'm gonna put a couple of these away for another day, and then I will yeah. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these. I just found another one. So we're gonna take these Mountain Mist and put them away for washcloths of the month. I'm going to put them with the washcloth yarns that I picked out for the month. And that'll be a future one. I don't know what month. I would have to decide that later. So that was a help to me. And let's go to what stitch markers. Okay, so you get a stitch marker, a blue star. Okay, let's see where I got. Yeah, I have two choices of blue star today. I got a dark one and a light one. There you go, darling. Yeah. I'm going to have to make some more again one of these days. All righty. There we go. The dark one. Okay. All right. So we'll put that right on. If you're a winner here in the show, you do need to claim your prize. You have to send me a message. Everyone that is the OGs or the regulars knows all about this. It makes life easier if I can just write down the address from a message right away and get it labeled up and sent out to you. You need to have a United States address. And if you'd like to help out in any way towards shipping, there's a couple ways to do it. One of them is to become a member here for $2.99 a month. And I am working on, like I said, some videos for members only. I just can't believe that one. Wow. Anyway, and so the other way is to do a super chat or buy me a coffee. Thank you for joining in today. So I am going to put this one up for the end of the show. So what are we doing now? All right. So, okay, I don't have any more of my baby items out to show. So I do have a couple sweaters I'm working on. That's going to be for the cuddle along. But I'm planning on something out of the textured book here pretty soon. And I'm thinking maybe some of that Hirschner's #2 yarn that I bought over the last winter. And I'm also thinking about the next sweater. I'm going to pair up some of that mohair with some of that #2 and make a baby sweater out of that. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Now, And again, I will work on them and I will videotape some of that, but I will not be doing a tutorial for that. It'll just be me talking on video and showing you things I'm working on. So that'll be your members' videos. That's what I'm planning. I don't know why they went up public. If they do, they do. I guess. I don't understand. But I am planning on is a new tutorial for a new towel topper. That's coming up. I already made one. So I'm planning on taping that. I'm hoping I can tape it today. I know these are cool. They're small little items. I'm not in any way a professional, but it's still fun. It's still fun, and I get to have videos up. So, all right. Ask me anything within reason now. If I've missed your other comments or other questions, you have a chance to re-put them in. Do you have any questions about the cuddle along? Any other questions about washcloths and more? It's a monthly challenge. Hats, and more hats is another monthly challenge. I'm doing a video a month with the previous month and the future month. All right. And if anyone would like to come on for 5 minutes, I will do that now. Here is your link. And what this is this gives you a chance to show me what you're working on or to shout out your channel. That's about the only time I do it is here at this time of the day. And we will have one more drawing in just a minute before we go. And it's Bristol, baby. Yeah, I just want to say that because it is. It's exciting. I've been to Bristol. The one and only time that I went to Bristol. Can anybody guess who won when I went there? I bet you can't, but we'll see if anybody can guess. And you'd have to know me pretty well. So Miss Lori, she's working on the Lovey today. I know, Miss C. I know that book is awesome. Awesome. I plan on making every single item in that book. The textured treasures book. And you still have to guess the coffee. That has not been won yet. I will tell you what it is. And you're going to kick yourself when you find out. Nobody knows who won the year I went to Bristol, huh? Come on, Bev. Oh, maybe she's not here. All right. Nobody's coming on stage. Okay, Deb, go ahead and mark the chat. And this time, we will play for a spot on the bracket board, something out of the baskets, or this gorgeous K&C cotton yarn. All right. No, it wasn't Dale. It wasn't Jeff. So if you want to win this, all you have to do is mark it below or write it below. Right now, you want a spot on the bracket board, something out of the baskets, or a chance for this cotton. That's the last draw of the day. I love you too, Lori. I love it when she sends me things she didn't mean to send me. I got you. Memories, right? I never forget it. I got this package in the mail and I'm shaking it like, what the heck? Sounds like a bottle of vitamins. No, Hamlin didn't win. But he did win when I went to Pocono. I've been there several times, and he did win there once when I went there, but he didn't win at Bristol when I went there. So no. Oh dear, is Steve here, Linda? Okay, Heather, you're real close now, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that it's my driver, but in reality, it was Bill Elliott. Absolutely was. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Yeah, it was. He won at Bristol the year I went there. No, was it Bristol? Wait a minute. Yeah, I think it was. It was a bunch of races all together that I went to. And yeah, it was a long time ago. We called him Mr. April that year. Yeah. What a fun day today is. Yeah. All right. So Deb's going to go off now and get me another winner. And that winner, we will see. So I'm going to do is I forgot about this. I am going to take this bag. This is a project bag. It is dark purple. And I'm going to fill it with some items for the cuddle along. And I already started to fill it. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach over here and we're going to take out one of Cindy's bags that she made for me, which is a Notions pouch with my logo on. I'm going to take one of them, and I'm going to take one of the little stitch marker containers. Okay. And I'm going to put them together. And I'm also going to take one of these little macaroon stitch markers holders and put them in here in this purple bag. And that will be the beginning of our cuddle along winter stuff. So you want to get in this cuddle along because you know there's going to be some awesome yarn in here. I'm not sure what yet, but the stitch markers that are going to go in here will be your choice. So I probably will add one or two, like a smiley face and a daisy. We'll probably do that. And then somebody answer her, okay? Or him. Anyway, this is the starting of the prize that's going to be for the cuddle along. And it's not finished yet, obviously. So we have a winner. Charlene wants a prize from the Christmas basket. All right, let me see what I did. Woohoo. Yeah. All right. So Charlene wants to look in the Christmas basket. So, let's pull this down again. Charlene, you've got some orange yarn here, some red bulky yarn. It's a bulky 6. And then you got bag number 1 and bag number 2. Yeah. All right. Way to go, Charlene. You got a couple of magazines back here if you want one of them. I've got the bedspread one, a knitting how-to book, and then a magazine, a knit magazine, a little bit more experience going on there. So what would you like out of the basket? Oh. Maybe the internet is slow too. It could be. So it's a challenge. Here we go. Cut along. You make 3 baby items, one in each month of April, May, and June, or all together, as long as there's 3 finished. Post your progress so you will get in to the random draws and finished items on Facebook. Thank you. All of you are describing it perfectly. And some, if you read them all, you'll get, yeah. All right, come on there, girl. Come on there. Let's pick something. My arm's getting sore. The link's below for the Facebook group, and that's a private group, and you will not be harassed there. There's no promotions there or anything like that. It's all just us working on our items, and once in a while we post something other than our projects, but it's pretty much, and there's 1,000 people now, so that is awesome. What happened to you, Charlene? Did your internet go out? Lemonade. Jera. All right, I'm going to put this down. Wrist. You know I love blue raspberry lemonade. You know I do. I don't have any right now. I've got to have Doug buy more. I usually have a whole case all the time. Okay, that's it. I'm going to give up the coffee while we're waiting for Miss Charlene. If is this a members only video? The orange yarn. Okay. All right, Charlene, we can also pick out a nice stitch marker. Well, before I put the basket away, I'm going to take that orange yarn out, right? And I'm going to take this beautiful cotton and put it right there. So that will be there. I might wrap it. I usually do. Well, for now, we'll just set that there. All right, Charlene gets to pick out. Charlene's going to pick out a stitch marker, so let's do that. And do you know what you want, Charlene? And I'm going to tell you what this coffee is because it's delicious. It is raspberry chocolate with peppermint mocha creamer. Now, that's different from chocolate raspberry. It is a totally different coffee, and I can tell because it tastes totally different. Raspberry chocolate is what it's called, and that was something that was in Frida's Smile Mail. But I always buy chocolate raspberry from the grocery store, and it is totally different. They don't taste the same. Why? I have no idea. All right, so did Charlene come back and tell me what stitch marker she would like? I'm going to have to show those little cows again because, come on, guys. These are freaking cute. Little cow. Come on now. All right. And then I got some flamingos. The flamingos are hot tamales. All right. I will definitely be saying goodbye here pretty soon. So if you wouldn't mind, Charlene, telling me what you would like. I've got all kinds of them. I got puppy dogs. I got kitty cats, right? Bumblebees. These are little honeybees, I guess they are. Yeah. And they're all leverbacks. Most of them are now. I do have, the orange. Yeah, we know you picked the orange yarn. Okay, you want an orange? You want orange teddy bear? No, I don't have one. Oh, this one's cute. This one is cute. An orange star. It is a star with pearls. Yeah. That one is going to match the yarn real nice. See? There we go. I do have one owl left too. That owl is cute. It would match this yarn. Yes, it would. There it goes. All right. Well, I'm gonna go and I am going to work on some videos for everybody to enjoy, because that's what I'm doing today. Doug went off to race, so I have a little bit of time for that. And take a moment out of each day. Be creative. And yes, I will be on for Easter, because I know that a lot of you don't have anywhere that you have to be in the morning, especially. So yes, I will be on next week on Easter. But for those of you that have something to do and relatives and things to do, that's okay. You can miss a week. Have a great week, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now. I'll wait and see if Charlene messages me.